what nerdigans, this is the one only Packer Girl 89. Today's anime nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Black Clover episode 87 titled Formation of the Royal Knights. So before I get into this live reaction, because we are starting to adapt the current arc, I kind of want to like give my thoughts and concerns going into this arc, because god damn it, I want this arc adapted so bad, but at the same time it's like, oh god, I'm scared for it, and I'll explain why in a second. In regards to the writing, though, I'm not completely concerned, but because we had some beautiful writing in the last arc, I'm not gonna lie, especially with Soul's backstory. I loved it. I loved her backstory. That was some good filler, not gonna lie. But the thing that I'm concerned about is we're gonna have filler for the sake of filler, and I don't mind if like we're extending like the fights, which should have been done a little bit more last arc. But what happened last arc that I had a problem with filler-wise is they just kept bringing it back to the peanut gallery. And it was like, huh? We don't give a fuck. We just want the fights. Like, we don't give a fuck what these motherfuckers think. And also there was some, like, very uncharacteristic dialogue and behaviors coming out of Gordon and Charmy sitting on Julius's lap. And Julius, there were times where Julius wasn't as, like, ecstatic about the magic during the fights, which is really, really out of character. But anyway, I know I'm gonna when Julius gets killed, I'm probably gonna cry my eyes out, because based on especially like Finral and Langrease's backstory, if we get that kind of animation and like emotion going on in the animation and the voice acting, oh my god, I will totally goddamn lose it. That's what I want. And I am also very, very, very excited for Henry. I am so excited to see Henry. I'm excited for his voice actor. His voice actor is going to be freaking amazing, at least in Japanese. The English dub, I've tried, guys. I've tried at least 4 goddamn times with this dub, and it is, I don't understand what the dub people see in it. If you're pro dub on the Black Clover anime, I kind of want to know why, because I'm sorry, Asta does not sound like Asta. Luck does not sound like Luck at all. Luck is supposed to be, like, in the Japanese, they got Luck right. I'm not gonna lie. And then there's Marileona, and this is why I'm bringing it up, because we're starting off with Marileona and adaptation-wise here. I'm sorry, Monica Rial, you are not Marileona. Oh my god, oh god, her voice is so wrong for it. Like, Marileona sounds so good in Japanese. Like, she sounds exactly how I pictured her in my head. She sounds like a bass bitch. And the dub, though, oh god, it sounds awful. Like, I want to enjoy the dub because I want to see, like, Johnny Iwash as Zora. I really, really do, because I pictured his voice for Zora when I was, when I'm reading the manga. So it's just sad. But anyway, oh god, animation, I'm so concerned. Oh god, the animation, like, based especially on that image we got from the Black Clover official Twitter. Oh boy, I'm very, very scared, because Luck did not look like Luck. And Asta looked horrible. Oh god, I'm so scared. But the thing I will say, though, is even though the art is gonna, Tabata's art's going to be continuously bastardized, is that the soundtrack is really starting to pick up. Like, the soundtrack got really, really good last arc, so I'm really hoping they're going to keep it up. The composers over at Studio Period, you guys better keep it up, because I've been really loving the soundtrack lately. It's really starting to catch its stride. It's fantastic. But anyway, sorry, I had to, like, talk about my thoughts about, the previous arc and Black Clover in general, and how I'm feeling about this arc, because this is I love this arc so goddamn much. But anyway, where we're starting off adaptation wise is at page 12 of chapter 133's adaptation of the manga. So without further ado, let's get to it. So right after this opening song, yes, we got the roar, we got the badass soundtrack going on. Oh, this is so nice. Okay, I have to ask this because this has been going on. I don't know if Studio Period is being influenced by Madhouse or not, but what the fuck is going on with the bright white backgrounds? This is really goddamn ridiculous. I'm getting sick of this. I'm sick of these bright white backgrounds. Like, there should have been, like, a black background with, like, fire. Even though Studio Period can't draw fire for shit. But, yeah, that's what it should have been. But also, yeah, Marileona ain't looking like Marileona, not gonna lie. She looks so wrong in the face. Oh, that face looks awful. And that's so weird because, like, for the most part, animation wise, Marileona hasn't looked that bad. So, oh, poor Marileona. I am sorry, girl. You got jacked up in the face. Also, can we keep the soundtrack for the soundtrack needs to just be Marileona's theme song, please? Especially when she goes up against Ryer. Oh my god, this soundtrack for Marileona versus Ryer. Yes, yes, yes. But also, yeah, it's obvious that Studio Pierrot still, the animators over there still can't animate fire, because like when you see the fire on quote unquote fire on Magnus' head, yeah, that ain't fire. I don't know what the fuck that is, but that ain't fire. That punch to Asta in the face, and this is like at around the 2 minute 50 second mark, looked, oh, it did not look nice. What? We're not gonna get this line here? Then it's supposed to be the name's Marileona. Do you want to die, you thundering moron? I don't know if this was at the end of last week's episode or not, but why? Also, Yami, the 2 minute 55 second mark. What happened to Yami? Yami looks awful. He looks way too thin, and his face is jacked the fuck up. Like, oh my god, this is awful. Yes, it's an emergency. A wild beast has invaded the premises. Oh gosh. Okay, let's take a look at Yami's comedic face and see if they got that right. For the most part, they actually did it pretty nicely. The only thing that's wrong, I would say, is the eyebrows are a wee bit too thin. But other than that, it actually looks pretty good. Alright, you get... And also... there's the problem. I knew there was something wrong. The eyes are way too close together. Yami's eyes are way too close together, and I think it has to do with the eyebrows being fucked up, and to an extent his nose being fucked up. But you know what? I will give Studio Pierrot props for is they actually put in the extra line work. That baby steps with Studio Pierrot. I love that we got the smoke alarm in the background. Or you know, like I said smoke. The fire alarm in the background. That was great. I kind of, I kind of wish there was more done with the background. I know, you guys give me shit for talking about backgrounds, but god damn it, I really wish it was done. And also, god damn it, that fire looks, that's not fire. That's not fire. Also, at the 3 minute 14 second mark, when Yami, you know, gets the boost, his hair first of all, his hair's supposed to be slicked back more, and also there's like extra lines missing that are supposed to be going across like this the side of his face, and I don't understand why. Because, and I know I always give Studio Pierrot a lot of shit for their line work, but I have to this week or right now because they just did the extra line work like less than a couple seconds ago. I'm very confused. Yeah, you got the shot. I like that shot of Fujilio, by the way. That was, see, like little things like that, like really make me like this adaptation. I like that. I like this extra banter that we're getting between Marileona and Yami. I really wish more was being done with the scene, or you know, not just more. Oh my god, holy shit! I wish more was being done with the frame. It's just driving me nuts that like there could be like more fire and like comedic shit going on in the background, like, you know, background wise. It's I know I'm gonna stop talking about backgrounds, but god damn it, Studio Pierrot, you need to utilize your backgrounds more. And and Black Clover's not the only one that's having a problem with this. It's also One Punch Man and Diamond No Ace Act 2. They're both having problems with this as well. Oh, I like that the robe just popped up like that. That was cute. Again, I'm liking the extra dialogue. It works. Like little fillers like this works, and this is why I like the writing so much. And I haven't dropped this, even though the animation is just like god awful at times. The writing works, including the little bit of filler that we get. Yes, my boy Luck is being done justice. Like at the 4 minute 14 second mark, his pure face is so. Oh my god, it's actually animated right. I'm so happy because Luck is like my I want to say. He is my third favorite character because Yami's my manga husband. Zora's definitely up there in the manga husband department. I love Zora, and then it's Luck, and I'm glad that Luck is getting justice done animation wise. And you know what's crazy? Like you manga readers, you guys know about Nero. If you're all caught up with the manga. If you're not, then you should be reading the manga. It's so weird to see Nero in bird form now that we've seen her true form. It's driving me crazy. Okay, I'm kind of like, I'm happy about this little bit of filler, but I'm kind of annoyed at it. I really just hope this isn't filler for the sake of filler. I actually, but like to the extent, I don't mind like this little thing of content here about like Asta's like, oh shit, I thought I was gonna be left behind, but oh hell no, you know you ain't leaving me behind. I kind of like that, and especially since we're getting, especially currently in the manga, like this foreshadowing is really really nice. So I will take it. Oh, and where this is at is before the 5-minute mark, just a little bit before the 5-minute mark. Okay, let's talk about this in a little bit of Noelle filler. That's a little bit after the 5-minute mark. Okay, this is what I'm not liking about some of Noelle's filler in particular. Like, they're just making her character to the point where she's just only obsessed with Asta. And, like, this arc, or this entire arc, is a huge... There's a lot of growth going on for Noelle. Especially when we get to the... Oh my god, I'm so scared for that transformation. The Valkyrie dress. That's not gonna look good animated because of Studio Period, but I really am not liking what they're doing here, because like Noelle should, like, if you were gonna do this kind of filler, you should be like, not only besides the Asta stuff, you'd be like, I think she should have been thinking, finally I get to prove to my family that I'm worthy. That kind of thing would have been, to me, that would have been a little bit more appropriate considering what we've seen in the current arc of the manga with Noelle's character growth. I'm very curious what you guys think about that. If you guys like seeing Noelle having this love of being all love obsessed with Asta constantly, or do you kind of wish that Studio Period's writers would have taken it in the direction of, Noelle trying to prove to herself and to her family that she's worthy? I'm very curious what you guys think in regards to that. Poor Magna. Like, his voice, I gotta give props to Magna's voice actor. Good stuff here. I kind of wish that, the only thing I really wish they would have done more, I really wish Studio Period's animators would have went a little bit more over the top with Magna begging. Like, it's just, the voice is fine, it's just the animation ain't reflecting it as well as it should. Yes! I love Luck teasing Magna like this. This is so great. This is perfect. And this is a little bit after the 6-minute mark, but I also gotta mention, Magna's face here is really nice. I love the black shading over his eyes, basically, or, top half of his face is like black. I like that. I love it. That shit like that is awesome. I kind of wish they would have done a little bit more, but this is Studio Period we're talking about. Love this dialogue between Luck and Magna. This is so perfect, and this is kind of what I wish we were getting with Noelle, because the thing with Luck and Magna that's great is because we're gonna see them. For those of you that haven't read the manga, you're about to be spoiled. We're gonna get like when Luck is possessed by Lufaru. Oh, when we get to see him versus Magna. Oh, it's gonna be awesome. The foreshadowing here is just like so perfect for this. I'm not gonna lie. And the fact that that Magna's taking Vanessa to train. Oh, this is so foreshadowing for the upcoming fight. Oh my god, this totally is. Like, see, like little details like this make this anime adaptation like really awesome, especially in the writing. But god damn it, like, I only wish the animation was reflecting the writing. It's driving me nuts. The soundtrack just ruined it, this moment for me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, we went back to like video game soundtrack. Like, we went back to like, I feel like this is like NES SNES soundtrack. What the fuck? Maybe even PlayStation 1 soundtrack. Nah, yeah, PlayStation 1 soundtrack, Nintendo 64 soundtrack, maybe. But like, I love what Yami said. He said, he's like, I love the look on their faces right now. Go kick some ass. He's like, yeah. Like, this kind of filler is good. I like that kind of filler. But anyway, let's keep going. Yay! Kirsch is sparkling! That's my baby! I'm so glad that Kirsch is sparkling. He should, like, that was the problem I had with Kirsch last arc, is he wasn't sparkling all the time. Can we keep this, please? I want Kirsch to be sparkling, and this is like at the 7-minute, 15-second mark. Let's keep Kirsch sparkling constantly, please. I needs it. Now this music here is really nice. I love this soundtrack here. It is gorgeous. And it's just, because, like, for me, in regards to Black Clover soundtrack, it doesn't have to be heavy metal or rock or nothing like that. I just don't want, like, cheap-ass, like, video game-sounding music. Even though I love video game music as much as the next person, I want, like, glorious shit like this. This is good. This is getting better, Period. This is getting better. What the fuck is up with Whirl's face? It is so creepy looking. But you know what? Whirl's hair actually looks okay. I think this is the best that Roll's hair has looked. It's still not fluffy enough, but it looks better than it has looked in the past. So I'll give you props for that, Studio Period. Baby steps with you guys. I like that we're getting the names of everyone that's here, and because we all know Sora's a coming. Oh, this is gonna be. You better not fuck up Sora's entrance, or I will be pissed. Okay, another problem I've been having with this writing, and it's been just, oh god, like I really don't like what Studio Period's doing to Belle. Like, Belle is not even supposed to be out here. Just go the fuck away. Like I like Belle in the manga, but god damn, in the anime, she annoys the hell out of me. Okay, this is where I will give a pass to Belle being here, because you know what, Belle are just like roasting the fuck out of Asta, and I love it. And this is like at the 8-minute, like 25 through 29-second mark. I'm just stating the truth. Oh, you know, with the roast. Love that Asta accepted that falling part. That shit was funny. Why Asta? You are dumb. Like, why wouldn't you be? Why wouldn't Asta be surprised? Oh my god, my wording's right now. Asta shouldn't be surprised at all. Like, he wasn't surprised at all in the manga, so I don't know why Studio Period went this direction. But I will say this though, I feel like that the filler wise is getting a little too dialogue heavy right now. Very curious what you guys think. And this is like at the up to the 9-minute 3-second mark. It's getting a little too filler heavy for me. Okay, this is where I'm liking the filler, where after Asta's just like flipped like. Just like is surprised and shit, and that no one else is surprised, and like like I was like got a problem with that. No, love it. I love it. Love it. Again, the writing is really shining this episode. Minus like a couple of things in this filler so far, but I really like that vengeance is being mentioned. Like, why isn't vengeance there? Because that was something I think we all thought too. When I think I thought about that when I was covering the manga, covering this. Oh my god, covering this chapter. Was why not vengeance? Like, what is he doing? So I like that we getting that little remark in there, and we even got the explanation that he's busy leading guard troops to the royal capital. Good job writing. This is good shit. There's my man. There he comes. I really, okay, this is the thing I have a problem with the writing here. When writing changes like this and they add shit like this, is they kind of screw it up a little bit, because it kind of contradicted itself earlier. Because remember, Marileona was saying that it was Asta, Luck, and Noelle, but like in the manga, it's just after she has her dialogue here, she says, 1, 2, 3, one person isn't here. Is he disrespecting me? Like, what the fuck? And also, god damn, this is at the 10-minute mark. Zora looking stiff, and also, why wasn't Zora a shadow? Because like in the manga, if you look at it, he's all black and he's bent, like really cool. He's making this great entrance, and yeah, Zora's looking stiff as fuck. This entrance is stiff. Okay, why are we seeing? Again, this is a little bit after the 10-minute mark. I know you guys are telling me to put a timer in, but I'm trying to, like at least say where my shit is, where I'm at. But like a little after the 10-minute mark, when Zora blocks Marileona's magic. In the manga, he does it from, we get a view of him from behind. I don't understand why we did the profile shot like this. That was dumb, Studio Period. I'm sorry, that was dumb. Take it back. We got our back shot, the 10-minute 7-second mark. It took a second, but I still don't like that we started with the profile. It should have just went to Zora's point of view, at least in my opinion. Woo! You know what? The fire actually, Marileona's fire, when it was being ricocheted back her at the 10-minute 7-8-second mark, it actually kind of looked like fire. Again, baby steps with Studio Period. Oh, they fucked it up. Okay, this is what it was supposed to be. They fucked up. This is where I'm mad at the writing, and also like, again, Zora's just never gonna look like Zora. I've accepted it. Zora will never look like Zora, and Rill is just never gonna look like Rill. But this is what it was supposed to be. Moron! It ain't Zerk, it's Zora. I'm Zora Ideal, the Black Bulls, lousy midget junior member. A work toward it starting now. Not a super mage, but a true magic knight. Like, why? Why? Why did you not do that? Like, that's how we're gonna... Oh, God. I'm really not happy with the writing right now. Like, we're getting all this great filler stuff, but we can't get the canon right. Really? Ugh. So, a little bit before the 11-minute mark, we get to page 6 of chapter 134's adaptation of the manga, and like I'm looking at all of chapter 1, the beginning of chapter 134, and I kind of wish that Ryer's dream would have been at the very start of this. Instead of a recap, have Ryer's dream at the beginning of the episode and then go into the opening song and then continue with the adaptation. Because oh god, that would have been such a good fucking way to start this arc, at least for me anyway. But I don't mind that we're just continuing with the Sora content at all. Okay, there's some content skipped here. Why did or I'm hoping that it's gonna oh, we're gonna get some filler on how oh my god. Okay, this might actually be good. Let's see. This starts at right before the 11-minute mark. We're actually jumping back to earlier in chapter and this is like around the 11-minute 19-second mark. We're jumping back to earlier in chapter 133, and you know what? I don't mind this at all. It actually works, at least for me. Okay, first of all, this is not flashback animation. You guys have Studio Period has done way better flashback animation than this shit. I don't understand why we're going this route, but I'm really liking the soundtrack here. I'm liking like we're getting some of the canon dialogue, yeah, but I'm liking the additional dialogue. It's really, really nice. And then after the flashback, and this is like a little after the 12-minute mark, we go back to where we left off in chapter 134. You know what? This is actually good writing. I will give you that, Studio Period writers. I'm down with this writing, but I just really, really wish you would have had the Ryer content that's at the beginning of the chapter 134 at the very beginning of this episode. It would have been so much better. Fuck the recap, just have that. Okay, why? And this is during the banter. Why aren't we seeing like Asta and Sora's faces like yelling at each other, like bantering at each other? What the fuck? This is stupid. There's the line. There's the line that I thought was skipped. I like it. I like the. You know what? I'll give you props for the placement here. I like it. This is good placement, Studio Period writers. You guys are doing good. Really, we're skipping this, which is, hey, what's wrong with the shrimp? He's being boring. He's like a busted toy. He's still depressed about Like, we're getting the filler. I don't understand why we're getting this filler dialogue instead of this. Like, the canon dialogue. That's where I got the problems with the writers at Studio Period. For the most part, they're doing good. It's just, like, shit like this pisses me off. Correction about Rill. Rill's face is actually supposed to be, like, spaced out like that. And, yeah, Studio Period did capture that really nicely. So the line about Rill spacing out was supposed to be here, like, after he got his, like, before comes out. And, like, there's supposed to be this funny-ass moment going on here. Asta, you're so spaced out. What's the matter? That goes for you, too, Rill. Well, even though I'm a brigade captain, I lost and didn't make champion. That'll make a person space out. And then we get the Captain Rill, pull yourself together. That's enough already. You were so cool, too. So, like, yeah, that's kind of, I kind of don't understand why that wasn't there. Okay, this is when I get annoyed with filler. Like, filler is getting in the way of content. Like, it's just ridiculous. We had the, give me my royal robe too, ASAP. Excuse me, he was being nasty to you. Don't let it cheer you up. There's no way. And then you still have, like, Rill still spaced out. I don't understand why this is not here. This is very, very annoying. And also something that I should mention is, like, when, we saw, Noelle going, Nozel, like, that right there is proof of how they should have done the filler, like, about proving her self-worth to herself and her family. Oh my god, the king looks so bad. Augustus looks bad in the face. Oh my god, the facial structure is completely wrong. Oh my god, the animators even got Luck's smile right. Oh gosh, like, I will say this, I am happy that at least Luck right now looks good. I'm not looking forward to when he's possessed by Rufuru. Oh god. Or Lufaru, excuse me. No, it is Rufuru. Yeah, whatever. I'm concerned about that. It did not look good in the promo poster. I'm hoping it's going to look better. I like the additional explanation we're getting. I think this is a really, really a nice setup so far. This is great. I really like this. This is nice. And I know, I just have this feeling this is filler for the sake of filler. But, this filler to me works. This is a great introduction. But at the same time, it's like, I really wish Ryer's content was here. I don't understand why it's not. Okay. You know what? So now we're getting it at the 19 and 13 second mark is when we get to the start of chapter 134's adaptation of the manga. And I really hate this placement. This should have been at the very beginning of this episode. Oh God, you can't change my mind. I want to know what you guys think of the placement of this. I really think this would have been better at the beginning of the episode, personally, but I'm curious what you guys think. But oh God, this animation right here, this is what we need more of. It is gorgeous. This is so beautiful. Like, where have you been? Studio Period, where have you been with this? And I love that we even have like the black scratchingness going on in the corners of the frame. Oh God, it's so nice. This is great. The soundtrack, everything right now is so gorgeous. And I just keep thinking, and I'm curious if you guys are thinking this too, is when we get to like more of the dream sequences. Oh my God, no, when we get to the full-on elf backstory, when we see the destruction and shit. Oh my God, like I want this animation, and the destruction is gonna look beautiful. Oh my God, like, oh, if it's gonna go the way that I'm picturing it in my head, oh, Studio Period, do not let me down. Do not let me down. Okay, I gotta talk about Patry right now in the face. It is not correct. The shape of his head and his jaw. Yeah, the jawline is okay. It's just the shape of his head looks really, really weird. Yeah, it looks too much penis-like. It needs to be like rounded out just a teeny bit more. But other than that, it's just about perfect. And also Patry's voice actor here. Love, love, love. We better get this kind of animation when we get to like for example when Asta goes to save Patry, or hell, even when Finral saves Langris. I need this animation. I need it. I need it so bad for all the backstories we're gonna get for the elves. We need this. We need this art. We need this art style. It is just gorgeous. Try not to cry. This music is so beautiful. Oh God, it's so pretty. But I don't know if it's just me, or does Lin look a little too thin? Like, even there's a little bit of flab. He's supposed to be muscular. His arms are supposed to be way bigger than this. It's not, and it's not looking right at all. Oh, so close, guys. So close. Orion in the face looks so wrong. Oh, okay. So, let me give you my thoughts about this episode. Like, the final parts of this final scene with the flashback, with, I should say, Raya's dream sequence. Again, I still think this should have been at the very beginning of the episode, because, like, even though the transition is okay to, Raya's dream, it just, to me, would have made so much more sense. Like, fuck the recap. Just give me Raya's dream, and it would have been, like, the perfect setup for this episode. Speaking of writing, let me talk about the other problem. Some of the filler writing actually worked, don't get me wrong, but some of it was, like, it was just too much. And also, there were times where it just was, like in the case of Noelle, at the very beginning, like, they made Noelle seem, like, extremely love-struck. And it's just like, huh? Why'd you do that? Like, this arc is about proving herself to her family. So I don't understand why we didn't get any of that in that filler. And the other thing that's bothering me is a lot of Rill's filler got cut. And, like, there's this adorable scene with, again, the adorable scene with Rill and Asta when they're both, like, stunned. That got cut. I just, choices in the writing. I'm very curious what you guys think in regards to that. The animation, oh God, it's just really killing me, because I know Studio Period can do some beautiful stuff. Like, the dream sequence, again, we better be getting this for when we get to all the flashbacks. This is the kind of animation, art style, everything that I want. Music as well. But, like, the majority of this episode, like, animation-wise, was just meh. Like, the character designs were wrong, and, well, minus Luck, of course. Luck was perfect. And I'm just very, very concerned. Very, very concerned. But then again, we see the dream, and it's just like, oh, we need you're trying to bring us back in. And then the soundtrack was very, very mixed. Like, we had some badass moments in the soundtrack, and then we had, like, some, like, questionable video game music, and then like we had like this beautiful like glorious anthem going on, which I thought was great, and then we had this music at the end in the dream, and it was so beautiful. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys thought of this episode adaptation wise. Are you guys still concerned like I am for the rest of this arc? And does that last bit of animation we got, is that our shining hope? And also, I want to know if you guys thought this episode was a little too fillerlicious for you. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I could keep bringing you more Black Clover content. There's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All it's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, find me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.